All right, so I've made part one. I'm sorry, the internet is laggy. I know. I'm sorry, but I have to say that I made part one like literally an hour ago. I just finished. I just had my dinner, and the more I dig in my dinner, the more I wanted to throw the towel. The more I wanted to give up because it's so simple being living at home. Think about all this. Sorry for the light. Like it's just kind of hard. Gosh. So on part one, I do want to mention half the story. So the other part of the story that I want to talk about is she has previously got married, and what what tipped me off the point is today it was supposed to be a happy day. It was happy until I arrived at her place, and her nephew just said, "Oh, um, you know." Her ex-husband speaks Chinese and I speak Chinese, and he's like, "Oh, your husband." The nephew said, "Your husband speaks Chinese," and I know they're divorced, but it's just I need to double clarify with her. It's just such uh, a big hit on my heart when I hear that, and I know I've known it before, but it's hard for me to accept that. It's just I'm not saying that it's easy to be said, but once you hear it, it just makes you, this kid is just gonna name dropping this husband, 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 and it is something, little kid they don't know anything in it, and it is hard. I thought I can go through this, but I just honestly feel like I should throw it out and just walk out of this relationship because, man, like, why am I like this? That's the problem. Yeah, yeah. Um, and it just gets deeper when I was digging through my dinner. It's just worth getting into. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just so complicated. It's just, you know, you know, when I said to Live, it's my, mm, I can't say girlfriend because we haven't actually gone on a date. But, Live, I told Live that I'm not easy to get pissed. I'm touch wood, I don't get easily pissed. But this just really hits me really hard. And it just gets me wild thinking about, am I, am I, am I being used in this relationship? It just feels like that. And even though she sends me a message, she try to. I think she kind of sends out what I'm going through, but I'm just not. This husband thing is not gonna get out of the picture. That's what I'm trying to say. Because young kids, young as 5, and they don't understand. But it just really hits me really hard, and I clearly don't know what to say. Um, because it brings a different meaning. Um, it is a very, very difficult to describe this feeling. And boy, I honestly thought that I could see a future with her if our relationship goes well. But now it's gone to the stage, it's like, man, it's so difficult to express this. Very, very difficult. And of course, she was looking really angry when the kid said that, but I cannot blame the kid. But this is something that I need to learn. I don't know how I'm going to learn it to normalize this whole thing, because I truly believe every single individual has exes, ex-husbands, or ex-wives. But the kid's like, oh, your husband speaks Chinese. And me, I'm just there, I'm like, shit, man. It is very difficult for me to talk about this video. It's very, very difficult. But I wanted the relationship works. I honestly do. But we'll see how it goes next couple of days. I know my personality is like that, but I just want to record these sort of moments because, man, it really tipped me over. Really did. I never thought this would ever tip me over, but now it did. Um, and I have the right to think that way. That's the problem. Mm, oh well then. Anywho, that's the video of the day. I'll probably just text her and let her know that. I don't know whether should I tell her or not. Maybe I shouldn't tell her. Maybe I should hold it in and act like there's nothing happened and swallow this chill pill and just forget about it, because it's, at the end of the day, I had to trust her, but it's very hard when, like, you see, even if I do want to get to know their family, they're going to mention their ex-husband, and or the kids is going to mention, like, casually. I don't know. And for you to have a better context, why do I like her? I can't say love, because love is something you cannot say within a week. All right. The reason why I like her is because she holds um, 3Ks. That's what the Germans, under Hitler. Kochen, Kinder, Turkey. So she's religious. She knows how to cook, or a good housewives. Homemaker, sorry. And number three is cooking. Oh, wait, church, kids, and homemaker. And I could see that from her, because she's been every day looking after the house. She's been cooking for the family of three adults, in four adults including her, and three nephews. She's religious. She has religious stuff in her car, the Buddhism. When I walk in her house, there's Buddhism as well. And what I like about her is, like, she be herself. She doesn't need to, like, she's not like one of those Vietnamese girls that she's um materialistic or image. She's something that is very different than I ever expected. She doesn't use heavy social media. She doesn't use selfies or things like that. Boy, what else I can say? For me, under this terrible, miserable mood, for me to tell her about all the good stuff is just, like, she's not. I like what's inside of her. She laughs. She's very outgoing. She's creative. She's caring, nurture other people. But that's within the family context. I'm not sure about relationship context, because, well, she did some point during the camping trip, but I cannot include that because that's in camping, and I know this is the second day. And yeah, you got that. Um, but I asked myself, like, is this worth it? because I was red pill and now I'm turning to a blue pill. And I'm trying my best not to have those negative ideology on me, especially towards this relationship. Um, she's doing the same course as me. She's doing aged care, Cert 3. That tells a lot by a person. She's just carrying a nurture. She has finished her Bachelor of Accountant back in her hometown, Vietnam, but trying to choose something like aged care, it's very, very different. You can't understand where I'm talking about this girl. Um, I don't see any bad attributes from her, and that's why I classify her in one of the wife material, marriage material category. I'm not saying I'll marry her, but I'm saying like she's up there. Um, but now me going through this is just like it just smacked me on the face, and yeah, yeah, I'll probably just call her and just I don't know. Is it alright to tell her or not? That's the problem. Because I felt like I'm putting so much in this relationship, and even it's a couple of days, but at the same time, uh, I asked myself, I guess that's what most guys do when they get in a relationship, um, and that's something that I probably should hold this sort of information, and I don't want to get pissed, but yeah. Anywho, that's another long video. I feel better for offloading it. But like I said, I'll probably keep updated each time I get pissed or things like that, and try to understand why am I like that. Because I don't want to point fingers. I've always been pointing fingers ever since I was a kid. So yeah,